Okay, welcome to the mock exam number 2 for your word processing module. So, task 1 looks at a table and you have to create this table. It's just a general knowledge table quiz round. So, the first thing we have to do is create a new document and put that table in. So, then it says to use the spell check. So, go into Review tab, click spell check, and then go through each one. So this one I'm happy with. Ignore. Largest definitely is spelled wrong, so change. That's fine. Ignore. Twickenham is fine. Ignore. Tranquility has 1L. Change. Done. Okay. Great. So next instruction is to turn on the track changes facility for the next question. So let's do that. Make him go away. Don't save that one. Go back into this one. Sorry. Okay, so turn on the track changes. So you literally just press on the picture to turn it on. And then it says use the thesaurus function to find another appropriate word for games in question 6. Ensure the question still makes sense. So, question 6, England's national rugby union side play their home games at which ground? Twickenham. So, let's go. Find the thesaurus. There it is. Type in the word games. Enter. It gives us some options, so I think I'll say home sports doesn't sound right. Home competition sounds right. So there's an arrow here. Click on it. Say insert. Okay. Now I need to replace it. Not down here. I need to replace it up here. So where is it? Question 6. Games. I'll say insert it there. So now track changes has crossed out the word games and put in the word competitions. I'm just going to remove that. Okay, what's the next instruction? Print, screen or snip the section of the document to show the word changed by the thesaurus. Paste the screenshot or snip into a new document called Your Name Task 1 TC. Okay, so we'll have to show that the track changes happened. So either press print screen on your keyboard, or I like to use the snipping tool. So press on the little orb, go to snipping tool, and I'm just going to highlight this section here. I'm going to copy it and paste it into a new document, file, new, blank document, create, paste. So that's that. Save it as task 1 Julianne TC for track changes. I'll put it in the desktop. Save. So there it is there. I'll just close it. I know it's on my desktop. I'm ready for the next instruction. Paste the screenshot into a new document. Call it that. Accept the change shown by the track changes facility and turn it off for the rest of the task. Okay, so go back in. Accept the changes. So yep. Yes. Accept everything. Accept all changes. Very good. Turn off track changes for the rest of the task. Cool. Place your name as a header on the right side of the document and task on the left. My name, so insert header. I'll use this one. My name on the right. And task 1. close. I'll close this guy as well. Okay, place your name in the header, name on the right, yeah, and task on the left. Insert a page number in the footer. Page number in the footer. Insert page number, bottom of the page. That one's fine. Okay, close. Okay, ensure the paper is set to A4 and in portrait orientation before printing. Save the document as your name, task 1 to your desktop. Okay, so file, save as, JULINNE, task 1 to the desktop. Save. And ensure it's in portrait, so we'll just check. It's in portrait orientation, that's fine. What was the other thing? It's A4, yep, it is. And save the document as your name, done, and print a copy of the document, your name, task 1, print a copy, grand. Okay, so I have to file, print, and just for the sake of showing you on the computer, I'm going to save it as a PDF. Save. Oh, saving the wrong one. This one. File. Save as PDF. To the desktop's fine. Okay, that's my first one printed off, and then I have to save I have to print the print screen that I did. Is that it there? That's it there. File. Accept, sorry. You'll be printing. I'm just saving it as PDF just to show you. Save. Okay, cool. So that's my first printout, that's my second printout. Get rid of him, did that by mistake. Grand. So you have the two things printed out so far. Go back to the exam. That was task 1, that's not too bad. Task 2. Open a new document, save it to the desktop with the title Your Name Task 2. And, alright, let's just do that. File, New, Document, File, Save As, Julianne, Task 2. Alright. I'll close him, I don't need him anymore. I close him, I don't need him anymore. And then it says, create this table, it has 3 columns. Alright, so it's the same table as before. So I'm just going to copy the table. You copy the table you would have typed out and put it into a new document. I'm just going to paste using the A function. And then I'm going to create a new table with 3 columns. So insert table 1, 2, 3. So there's 10 questions and there's 2 titles, so 12. Oh, it doesn't matter, I'll just insert more in this way. Right click, insert below. Now, so the first one has a tiny little column just for the numbers. And questions are there. Okay, so we have 3 columns, one for numbers, one for question, one for answers. So I'll just create that in my new document. Move this over. Move this to the, that kind of should be okay. So I'm just going to pick this up and drop it in. Pick this up, drop it in. Pick up the question, drop it in. Pick up the answer, drop it in. Okay, and as if by magic, they're all entered in, so that looks grand. The next question is, create this table as 3 columns. Insert a row above question 1 for titles, questions, and answers. Alright, yeah, there's a new row here with the questions and answers title, so I'll just do that. Insert above, oh, try that again. Insert above. There we go. We can delete this one. Okay, so this one says questions, and this one says answers. Okay, I'm just going to go step by step, tick them off as you go. Merge the title row general knowledge table quiz and delete the row containing the words round 1. So you have to merge the title row. Okay, task 2, merge. So highlight, 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 right click, say merge, and delete the thing that says round 1. So I'm literally clicking right beside it. Right click then and then say delete or insert, whatever you want to do. That's fine. Merge, delete. Align answers to the right. Apply light grey shading to the title. General knowledge. Okay, so align answers to the right. Apply light grey shading to the title. There we are. Or does it say I have to center that? I don't know. Let's check. No, it just says merge. Okay, delete the row containing round 1, align answers, apply grey shading. Create a border around the table, solid line style with a width of 3 points. Okay, so I'm going to click on the little box. It'll highlight the whole table. And then I'm going to go right click on the little box and go borders and shading. And then I'm going to say solid line style 3 and say OK. Done. Next instruction. Sort the numbered questions by column 1, numbers in descending order. So they're currently 1 to 10, so they have to be 10 to 1. So when you sort, make sure you highlight the whole table and the questions and the answers. Then we use our sort thing up here, A to Z, but it says to do it by numbers and it says in descending order, so column 1 by number, you might need to change that and then say descending and say OK, and now it's 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. That's fine. Place your name as a header on the right and your document task 2 on the left, so header, that's fine. And what else do I have to do? The page number in the footer. Okay, insert, header, this one, task 2. My name here, Julianne. I'll get rid of this one. Put a page number in, bottom of the page, that one. That's fine. Close. Ensure paper is set to A4 and in portrait before printing and then print. Okay, so as before, I'm going to save as PDF just to show you. Task 2, fine, save. So now we have 3 documents done. We've got task 1 TC, and task 2. So that's the first video. To look at the rest of the exam, please click on the next video. So I'm going to be covering task 3, file management. Thanks for watching.